been to wild Montana. I went there in a storm. My boots wore Texas leather. My Levi's wet and torn. Loved it in Montana. Yes, I loved it in a storm. I think I'm gonna cross that river. I just might be reborn. New York, when I was 61, taking me a city ride. Somebody tall must have put out the lights, 'cause it got real dark outside. And I never saw the sun till 71, but I never gave up the fight. I sure was glad when I saw the dawn. Somebody turned on the light. Somebody turned on the light. Women whining, fast red cars, and I couldn't see to read the signs. Somebody said, whose life is this? And I said that it can't be mine. And I never saw the sun till 71, but I never gave up the fight. Sure was glad when I saw the dawn. Somebody turned on the light. Somebody turned on the light. When the world is wrong, better right yourself. It'll make the dark clouds fly. Nobody talk and put out the light. Just don't let the spirit die. If you never see the sun till 91, don't you never give up the fight. Sure be glad when you see the dawn. Somebody turns on the light. Somebody turns on the light. Oh, the price of gold is rising out of sight, and the dollar is in sorry shape tonight. What the dollar used to get us now won't buy a head of lettuce. No, the economic forecast isn't right. But amidst the clouds I spot a shining ray. I can even glimpse a new and better way. And I've devised a plan of action, worked it down to the last fraction, and I'm going into action here today. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did. Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am heading for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. When my creditors are screaming for their dough, I'll be proud to tell them all where they can go. They won't have to scream and holler. They'll be paid to the last dollar, where the endless streams of money seem to flow. I'll be glad to tell them all what they can do. It's a matter of a simple form or two. It's not just remuneration, it's a liberal education. Ain't you kinda glad that I'm in debt to you? 'cause I'm changing my name to Chrysler. I'm going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did for Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am headed for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. Since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime. I love that line a whole lot. Even if Tom didn't write the rest of the song, it'd be worth it just for that line. Let's just do it again for me. You can sing along too. It's since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime of the slime. Goes like that. Since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime, we've been struggling in an unrelenting climb. We were hardly up and walking before money started talking, and it's sad that failure is an awful crime. Well, it's been that way for a millennium or two. But now it seems that there's a different point of view. If you're a corporate Titanic and your failure is gigantic, down in Congress there's a safety net for you. So I'm changing my name to Chrysler. I am going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did for Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am headed for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. As I walk down in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy wrapped up in white linen, all wrapped in white linen, as cold as the clay. I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I proudly stepped by. Come sit down beside me, hear my sad story. I'm shot in the breast and I know I must die. 'Cause once in the saddle I used to go right. Once in the saddle I used to go gay. First led to drinking and then to card playing. I'm shot in the breast and I'm dying today. Let 6 jolly cowboys come carry my coffin. Let 6 pretty gals come to carry my pall. Throw bunches of roses all over my coffin. Throw roses to deaden the clouds as they fall. Oh, beat the drum slowly and play the fife slowly, and play the dead march as you carry me along. Take me to the green valley and lay the earth for me, for I'm a poor cowboy and I know I've done wrong. We beat the drum slowly and played the fife slowly, and bitterly wept as we carried him along. For we all loved our comrade, so brave, young, and handsome. We all loved our comrade, although he done wrong.
Put your arms around me like a circle around the sun. You know I love you, baby, when my easy riding's done. You don't believe I love you, look at the fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Well, I got me a woman about my size and height. She's a married woman, so you know she treats me right. You don't believe I love you, look at the fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Put your arms around me like a circle around the sun. You know I love your mama when my easy riding's done. You don't believe I love you, look at the fool I've been. You don't believe I'm sinking, look at the hole I'm in. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to be. Well, I got me a woman about my size and height. She's a married woman, so you know she treats me right. I don't believe I love you, look at the hole I'm in. I don't believe I love you, look at the fool I've been. Stealing, stealing, pretty mama, don't you tell on me. I'm stealing back to my same old used to. Stealing back to my same old used to. Stealing back to my same old used to be. Da, 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 da. I don't know if we're gonna make it today.
Kwabi kwabi kuswan lingtung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Kwabi kwabi kuswan lingtung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Ni something ilama pansa, jise wichim le banana. Ni something ilama pansa, jise wichile banana. Kwabi kwabi kuswan lingtung yambe, isale gambe, shuyang tana. Kwabi kwabi
Wabi Kuzwan Lane Tum Gambe Isale Gambe Shuyan Tana Nizam Tingi Lama Panza Ise Wite Le Banana Nizam Tingi Lama Panza Ise Wite Le Banana Wabi Kuzwan Lane Tum Gambe Isale Gambe Shuyan Tana Wabi Kuzwan Lane Tum Gambe Isale Gambe Shuyan Tana Nizam Tingi Lama Panza Ise Wite Le Banana Nizam Tingi Lama Panza Ise Wite Le Banana Wabi Kuzwan Lane Tum Gambe Isale Gambe Shuyan Tana Wabi Kuzwan Lane Tum Gambe Isale Gambe Shuyan Tana Nizam Tingi Lama Panza Ise Wite Le Banana 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 Nizam Tingi Lama Panza You said you didn't know that the cats with the bugs were there, and you'd never go along with that kind of stuff nowhere. But that just isn't the point, man. That's the wrong way to go. If you didn't know about that one, well, then what else don't you know? You said that you were lied to. Well, that ain't hard to see. But you must have been fooled again by your friends across the sea. And maybe you were fooled again by your people here at home. 'Cause nobody could talk like you and know what's going on. Nobody elected your family, and we didn't elect your friends. No one voted for your advisors, and nobody wants amends. You're the one we voted for, so you must and agree. Hell yes, you'll be remembered very well. You said you didn't know that the cats with the bugs were there, and you'd never go along with that kind of stuff nowhere. But that just isn't the point, man. That's the wrong way to go. If you didn't know about that one, well, then what else don't you know? I got a feeling called the blues, Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit inside. Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, Lord, I thought I would cry. She'd do me, she'd do you. She's got the kind of loving Lord love to hear when she called me sweet dad. Is such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it's all over. I've lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow, but I'm nobody's sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got lovesick blues. I'm in love with a beautiful gal. That's what's the matter with me. Well, I'm in love with a beautiful gal. She don't care about me. Lord, I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. So now that she is leaving, this is all I say. I got a feeling called the blues, Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Lord, I don't know what to do. All I do is sit inside. Lord, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, oh Lord, I thought I would cry. She do me, she do you. She's got the kind of loving Lord love to hear when she call me sweet dad. Is such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it's all over. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow, but I'm nobody's sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Learning pray. As I went down in the valley to pray, studying about the good old way, and who will wear the starry crown. Oh Lord, show me the way. Oh, let's go down, come on down, don't you want to go down? Oh, let's go down, down in the valley to pray. Coming in from London from over the pole, flying in a big airliner, chicken flying everywhere around the plane. Could we ever feel much finer? Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Yeah, there's a guy with a ticket to Mexico. No, he couldn't look much stranger, walking in a hall with his things and all, smiling said he was the Lone Ranger, coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Walking on the moving floor, tripping on the escalator. There's a man in the line and she's blowing his mind, thinking that he's already made her. Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Coming in from London from over the pole, flying in a big airliner, chicken flying everywhere around the plane. Could we ever feel much finer? Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Yeah, all right. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die. There
once was a union maid. She never was afraid of the goons and the ginks and the company finks and the deputy sheriff that made the raid. She went to the union hall when a meeting it was called. When the Legion boys come around, she always stood her ground. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. Now this union maid was wise to the tricks of the company spies. She'd never be fooled by a company stool. She'd always organize the guys. She'd always get her way when she struck for better pay. She'd show her card to the National Guard, and this is what she'd say. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. Oh, you can't scare me, I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. Raggedy, raggedy are we, just as raggedy can be. We don't get nothing for our labor, so raggedy, raggedy are we. Lee called it a zipper song because you could change one word and you had a whole new verse. Zip another word in. Homeless, homeless are we, just as homeless can be. We don't get nothing for our labor, so homeless, homeless are we. They say landless, or shoeless, hogless, cowless. But always Lee said you had to end with a verse. Union, union are we, just as union can be. We're gonna get something for our labor, for union, union are we. Lee Hayes, along with Woody Guthrie and Mill Lampell and Sis Cunningham and a batch of others, and me, we made up a group called the Almanac Singers before World War II. Then it was Woody used to say it was the only group he ever knew that rehearsed on the stage. After the war, Lee and I and Ronnie Gilbert and Fred Hellman put together a group called the Weavers, and we made some records, and then I guess you know what happened. We had to take a sabbatical, and it turned into a Mondacle and a Tuesdacle, as Lee said. Lee started working with Alan Arkin, the actor, a group called the Babysitters. They made some of the world's best children's records for Vanguard. Then the last few years, he was battling diabetes. Just a couple months ago, he wakes up and dashes off a letter to my wife, who is like Lee, loved to garden. And he said, I don't know where the poop these ideas come from. The older I get, the more interesting my mind seems to be. I don't agree with it always, but it gets more interesting.
Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, 'cause it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, babe, and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on, but don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, the light I never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, 'cause I'm on the dark side of the road. wishing there was something you could do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. But don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, babe, like you never done before. It ain't no use in calling out my name, babe, 'cause I can't hear you anymore. Walking and thinking, going down the road. Once loved a woman, a child, I'm told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe, so I just say fairly well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind, could have done better, babe, but I don't mind. You just wasted some of my precious time, but don't think twice, it's alright.
Okay, I did something wrong. Okay. We got a real meeting of the generations tonight out there. We got 3 generations of Guthries and Seegers, and I hope 3 generations of lots of you all out there. Am I right? Right? So,
what a beautiful morning. Talking about a storm on the island. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, there were 3 ships leaving out the harbor. Yeah, the Atlanta, Maryland, and Pretoria. 3 ships leaving out the harbor. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, where the settle was bound for Sandy Creek. Run, come see. My God, what a beautiful morning. The Ether was bound for Sandy Creek. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, well, the murder was bound for the Fresh Creek. With mothers and children on board, the murder was bound for the Fresh Creek. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, well, the Pretoria was out on the ocean, swinging from side to side with waves. Pretoria was out on the ocean. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, then a great sea built up in the northwest. My God, what a beautiful morning. A great sea built up in the northwest. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, well, the first sea hit the Pretoria. Mothers screaming and children on board. The first sea hit the Pretoria. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, well, it sank the boat down to the bottom. Mothers screaming with children on board. Sank the boat down to the bottom. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, there were 33 souls on the water, singing and praying to the Daniel God. 33 souls on the water. Run, come see Jerusalem. My God, now George Brown, he was the captain. He said, my children, come pray. George Brown, he was the captain. Run, come see